Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now I can actually get everything out of the bag. So, know that this is the freaking spoiler review, meaning that if you haven't seen the movie, it's a good idea to run. Run now. Run, Barry, run. Or, if something chases you, run. Yes, this spoiler is chasing you. You better run. Anyways, is everyone out? We're good? We're good. All right. So this is Jurassic World here we're talking about. So in the beginning of the movie, as you guys can see, the egg hatches and there's two of them. It's amazing. Sadly, I wish that wasn't in the trailer. The fact that they already told us she ate her sibling. I would have preferred that they kind of would have not have that scene in the trailer. So it would have been more shocking and it would have been, oh, no freaking way. Yeah, it's one thing that's horrible. It's just the fact that if you put in the trailer, it's not gonna be like, oh, no freaking way. I mean, we already know. They shouldn't have had that in the trailer. They should have had like some other thing. They should have dubbed it or whatever, which that's what they did on some of them. Which I would have rather they dubbed and not actually say anything about that and just say that, oh, she's very, very fierce. She's very, very fierce and etc. etc. So, anyways, we get to see the family, which technically we see the boy and the other boy. No girl in this one, yeah. So this is the first. Oh wait, no. Jurassic Park 3 is the first one that had no girls, no young girls in it. Yeah. So and then Jurassic Park 4 slash Jurassic World, you have two kids but no girl. So yeah, it's good. The messed up part is like, oh well, there's no girl, so the good news is that there's not going to be any screaming. You're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. It's like, dang, you're dead wrong. Yeah, it's like you're dead wrong, and I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Anyways, besides bashing girls a little bit, so we get to see that it started sometime in Christmas time, which is kind of like, ugh. But anyway, so yeah, it started at Christmas time. They're going to go see their auntie who actually runs Jurassic World, which that was a shocker. Yeah, admit guys, this was a shocker. I was speculating if she was actually Sarah or someone else, which it was she's someone else. I mean, think about it. If Sarah actually sent her kid to go to Jurassic World, even though she was there when Jurassic Park happened and all that crap happened, you would know that Sarah's not going to be that stupid to send her kid to go see Jurassic World. Yeah, chances are she didn't allow him to go. She didn't allow him to go. She definitely didn't want to go. Sam, most likely, is not there. The mathematician slash the psych. No, it was chaosist. Yeah, the chaosist scientist. He definitely wasn't gonna go there, and that's about it. That's the only ones. That's the only circle of three that was there. So, anyways, yeah. So they got to go to Jurassic World. It looks like now they have a big boat. A big own boat that they have. No freaking ferry at all. But of course, one thing you need to know about the previous movie, which you guys most likely already know, is just the fact that they used a helicopter to get there. Not a ferry. A helicopter. So, yeah, it was interesting. They made it there, and then after that, wow, they have a monorail lift. Monorail actually made. So that's good. Yeah, monorail, that's a good idea. And you get to see Jurassic World open their doors, which that was amazing. And it was saying something about that was like the original doors or some kind of crap, or they just modeled it after the original doors, something like that. Either way, it was okay. Yeah, so they made it in there, and then after that they actually had a handler. I'll say quote unquote handler because it was technically her secretary or assistant. It is amazing. Yeah, the assistant, that poor lady. That poor lady. So the kids went with the assistant, but eventually they just decided to just say, oh, screw it. Just ducked out of the way. But of course, we got to see lots of the advancements and everything else. In the previous park that was created, all we had was just a tourist thing where it was also, you got money and dining, you know, the gift shop and everything. And then after that, you had the power plant. I think those were the only two buildings that they had. Just those two buildings. Now they have bunches of buildings. Heck, they freaking sponsored by Samsung. And they have holographics. That was smart. That was a smart plan. So chances are this is going to be like way into the future. We don't even know that freaking Sam. But of course, hey, Engine was the one that actually had this sponsored. So chances are maybe, just maybe, they actually had their technology advanced to a unbelievable height. Which I guess that maybe is what's going on. Anyways, so they went in there. We got to see like the nice holographics, and of course, on the other side, you have the lady who actually checked out stuff. Yeah, so we got to see that there's more than two people. I think it was like two or three people in the original movie. Samuel L. Jackson, the fat guy who's got screwed over big time. Yeah, just two people was doing it, and now that she has lots of people are doing it. I think it was 8 people that was in that control room, and they have lots and lots of cameras everywhere. So yeah, of course that had to step up to something. Of course, at least the good news I could tell you about the whole entire holographics welcome center, innovation center, or something like that, interactive center. It turns out that the DNA thing that John Hammond created, it's in there, and that's a thumbs up. But if you actually look at how they make the dinosaurs, remember John Hammond made a ride for that. I would have loved if they holographed John Hammond and then had the original ride sequence. That would have been great. But instead, they decided to say that. Even though I'm like, really? I think that would have been cool to have. That would have been cool to have. But fine, whatever. Whatever. You guys just said screw it. So one thing that was said, which I was like, that's unbelievable, is the fact that this was John Hammond's last testament, his last wish, which I was like, what? He didn't want a freaking new park. He didn't want to do the park at all. Yeah, as soon as everything went awry, he was like, yeah, screw this. The park, I'm ditching. Screw this. So the idea of this, she said, oh, well, John Hammond gave me, this is his last testament. I'm like, no, this was his last testament. Chances are he just wanted the freaking dinosaurs to be left alone, period. No more doing crap. Leave the dinosaurs alone. Allow them to have that territory. There you go. The end. Screw you. Instead, no, they took his words and twisted them, making them think, hey, he still wanted this park to continue, even though it's like, no, he didn't want this park to continue. No, he didn't. Well, anyways, so yeah, so the kids, basically all that. We get Owen, which we get to see him actually have trained raptors, quote unquote trained, and he actually got their respect and everything. And of course, we get to see the D-Rex, kind of see the D-Rex. That was good. I'm just gonna say, chances are, if they weren't gonna freaking do all that stupid commercial trailer crap where they're like, oh look, there's the T-Rex, it's right there. It's like, if you could have just held off on that, that would have been cool. But at least one thing they did keep hitting, which everyone already knows because you guys watched it, is the fact that she faked escaping, and that was awesome. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming too. Saw it coming. It's just the fact of she faked her escape. That was interesting. And Mr. Fat Boy, which is like, gee whiz. So you're telling me in both parks, the reason why I get screwed over is by a fat guy. It's true. Think about it. The hacker dude, he's the one that screwed up everything in the systems. So if he didn't do crap, everything would have been fine. And then you have this newest fat dude that was the second one to die. He freaking opened the freaking damn gate and ran through it without being like, I gotta open the gate. Okay, I gotta close the gate. Instead of that, he opened the gate. He ran for it. Actually, no. No. Oh, wait. It was control. Yeah, it was the control center, command center that actually closed the gate again. Yeah, so Fat Boy, the dumb idiot, just ran out of there without freaking being like, oh my gosh, but he can come out any moment and kill me. It would have been like, yeah, that would have been smart, you dumb freaking idiot, to actually get out of there the way you came in, you dumb bastard. And chances are, I bet when it comes to them coming in, coming out, it was a different door than actually the main door that the freaking dinosaur can get out, you dumb idiot. So as you can see, when it comes to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World, beware of fat people, because fat people are going to screw up Jurassic Park / World. They're going to screw up the amusement park. So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, fat people are idiots in Jurassic Park. But anyway, so I don't know if the first guy who died was Hispanic or not, but if he was Hispanic, I was like to say, I'm sorry. It's not my fault, but I'm going to say I'm sorry, though. Because usually when it comes to Jurassic Park or horror films, black people die first. Thank goodness the first time ever, that broke. That freaking broke. And I was like, oh, thank you. He didn't die first. Yeah, so for people who don't know, Jurassic Park, it was the Velociraptor handler who died. Jurassic Park 2, it was the freaking damn pilot that died. Jurassic Park 2, it was in the... Let's see, what Jurassic Park 2, where was it, black dude? Yeah, I think it was in the other side. Yeah, chances are the Velociraptors killed him. If there was a black dude. I think there was a black dude. In Jurassic Park 3, who's a pilot and he got killed. Trying to take off. Yeah, that was bullcrap. And he had the freaking cell phone, satellite phone in his hand. That was crap. That was some crap. In Jurassic World, no black dude died in this picture. No black dude died. That's a miracle. That's a freaking damn miracle. I'm sorry, but still, I'm gonna say I'm sorry. It should have been. It shouldn't have been you guys. It should have been you. It should have been that fat guy. That fat guy should have died first. Because chances are, at least the good news is that the other dude most likely would have went out the same door as they came in. But the fat guy was like, this. Open the door because I'm a dumb idiot. It's like, it's inside. If it's freaking damn inside, sacrifice your damn life, be a freaking damn hero, instead of being like, I'm a damn coward, I opened the freaking gate, oh, I don't give a crap, I just... Be a freaking damn hero, man. Be a freaking damn hero. You knew that you were gonna die eventually. It's like, just be a freaking damn hero, because, yeah, one thing I didn't mention is the fact that it tried to claw its way through the glass. And chances are, I bet a few more hits could have done it. So chances are the fat guy could have one night seemed like a big fat scratch. And then as soon as he goes in there, dead. Like, yeah, so. It's like, dude, it's part of the job description. It's part of the job description that you actually work there. So it's like, yeah. Just be a hero. Don't be a freaking coward, man. Seriously? What the hell? Well, I do have to admit one thing is that Chris Pratt, when it came to saving that dude from the Raptors, he could be the next Indiana Jones. No. It would be cool. It would be cool just to see him have one movie where he's actually acting as if Indiana Jones. That would be kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, stupid idiot actually tried to do something with the Raptors. He fell in and he had to come to the rescue, which we get to see the black dude over there that actually does help out with the Raptors as well. And of course we get introduced to Hoskins. Yeah, that was it, Hoskins. And Hoskins is the one that embodies what the previous script was. The previous idea that they were dealing with. Along with that, we do get to have a return of a special guest from the first movie, Mr. Dr. Wooo. And that was interesting. So, Wooo, it turns out that this time around, he's the fat guy from the first movie. Yeah, no offense, but I'm just saying, it's just a fact of he was the one that's going to be there to actually steal crap from the company. But at least the good news is that Engine thought smart. Unlike the dumb idiot over there in the first movie who is just going to get a freaking damn hacker to do it. It's like, dude, they make sense. You're a total idiot. Given chances are maybe back then the scientists weren't as bought off as they could have been. Which now you have freaking Dr. Wooo, which is like, dude, If only you knew, you could have got Dr. Wu on this crap. He could have gave you the Bulbasaur can, and there you go. But instead, you're a total idiot. It's like, dude, you're a total freaking damn idiot. Okay, well, let's continue on with it. So, yep, he's out. The freaking D-Rex is out, and it's just going crazy on people. All the freaking dinosaurs. And of course, the kids, yeah, they ditched their freaking handler and now they're going off on their own. And they actually went through the freaking restricted area and it's open. So it's like, man, you guys shouldn't do it. But yet they did. And I didn't mention, number one, the oldest brother has a girlfriend. Number two, he's been checking out other girls. And number three, the freaking little brother guilt trip him a little bit. Yeah, crying, saying, our parents are getting divorced. And it's like, we could split up. So, yeah, it's kind of his fault that they're disobeying the rules when they were trying to bring everyone into the actual main park. Because he guilt tripped him. It's like, yeah, it's really kind of your fault. If you would have just been a man on this, if you didn't cry, then we would have not, you wouldn't have been in this kind of mess. But anyways, so the amazing part is that the gyro ball or gyro cycle or gyro vehicle that they have, it can stand a AK-47 gunshot, I think. Yeah, but the D-Rex claws and teeth just ripped right through it. Psst. And yeah, the funniest part about it has to be the fact that the aunt called the boy when they were upside down, and oh yeah, the gyros wasn't supposed to actually, it should be stable, but yet they're still upside down, which is like, wow. Yeah, so the freaking aunt was calling them, and because of the vibration, it got the attention of the D-Rex. Congratulations, you kind of screwed over your freaking damn freaking damn nephews. Oh man. And also the mom, which apparently I guess that's where the littlest one got the guilt tripping part, is the mom kind of was like, oh, listen sister, you should, this was your time to hang out with them and all that stuff. And yeah, she was crying and everything, even though I was like, wait a minute, is that a meeting going on over there? Why the hell are you calling? You should be calling when there's not a meeting you go to. That was some bullcrap move right there. That was some messed up bullcrap move right there. But anyways, at least the kids looked very, very smart. They weren't really as messed up. I mean, given they did do a little kind of remake of the dinosaur and the glass separation from them. They did do that kind of idea. They also jumped off of, yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, and then after that, we get to learn what happened. I guess this is what happened, but this is my personal guess. Is that they rebuild Jurassic Park as Jurassic World, but they left some of the buildings alone and just said, we'll just build new stuff, and then that's what happened. So, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, so, yeah, they left like a big, huge area alone. Besides, the original park only had 2 buildings, that's it. I think it was 2 buildings plus a quote-unquote outhouse. That was it, and the outhouse got destroyed. So the cool part was that the kids actually went to the visitor's place, and we got to see some old relics, like the whole banner that the Tyrannosaurus roared, and the banner went down, and that was kind of cool. It was like the banner read, "When dinosaurs used to walk the earth." That was awesome. Yeah, and he also killed 2 velociraptors. Side note, the velociraptors in this movie are weird as frick. They look like as if they went to the old 90s toys when they were marked weirdly. Instead of being marked as dinosaurs, they actually put some patterns and stuff on them. So in this time around, for the velociraptors, they decide to put some blue pattern on them, which I'm like, that's weird. That's very, very weird. I guess it could be like frog-like, because they do use frog DNA, so whichever frog that they used actually stained their skin as well, I guess. Well, anyway, so yeah, the kids actually was very, very resourceful. They actually went in there. We found out there's the night vision goggles No idea if it's the same one that the kid used. But you would figure that since they have night vision goggles, then technically the newest park should have those too. But we don't really get to see them use any of those. So yeah, you have that. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, they had vehicles that was hidden, which was kind of cool. So yeah, they actually knew how to build a car back up to working function, which that was cool too. Meanwhile, that's also when the aunt decided to take it amongst herself along with Owen to actually look for the boys herself. Oh, and I didn't tell you about the crazy thing about the D-Rex, what she did during this whole entire rampage. So she ripped out her tracker chip. Not only that, but she killed like at least 6 out of 8 people who were going to take her down with non-lethal force. And then she kept on going, and then she killed some brontosauruses. I think that was it. That was sad. But yeah, one thing you need to know is that with the aunt here, the head boss lady, she just said, "Oh, they're just test subjects. Nah, not really living things." And then it took them all the way to the Brontosaurus, where he was suffering due to all those scratches, and she now actually gets to in touch with the whole entire. These animals are living. These animals don't deserve to be just called test subjects and out of the tube and crap. So yeah, that was her little food for thought moment. But of course they were tracking them, and then they drove. Yeah, so the kids drove off, and then they were right behind them, and guess who came up? At first I was going to be like, "Oh, that is awesome. The T-Rex from the first movie. He's still raging and ramping around. Oh," but it turns out it was a D-Rex, and I was like, "Oh, that's some bullcrap." I'm like, no, I would rather prefer the T-Rex that was in the first movie. Maybe it's his great grandson or something like that. Or maybe, I think chances are he could still be alive. So I would just say, please let that Tyrannosaurus be alive, and then he's actually living there somewhere. It's like, yeah. And I don't even remember actually seeing something that's really broken. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that they didn't actually show in the original Jurassic Park movie, which that would have been a smart thing to do. Is actually show how the T-Rex actually got into the visitor center, but we didn't get to see that. All we just saw is, "Oh, the Tyrannosaurus is here, yay!" We didn't actually see like any breaks or anything from the visitor center, so that's one thing that movie mistakes can definitely cite. Well, anyway, so the D-Rex, this time he destroyed the visitor center because, well, he was there, and yeah, he just went rampaging. And then after that, the D-Rex actually went into the, I don't know, pterodactyls, pteranodons, I don't know what to call them. So he went into that place, and then after that, you have the dude, oh my gosh, the same guy who played Dr. Rafa from The Amazing Spider-Man. He also been in a few other movies which were very good. I was really hoping that please no, and he was also the rich billionaire that actually helped make this possible along with many other donors. But anyways, oh yeah, and Verizon Wireless was actually going to sponsor the D-Rex. Well, anyways, so this millionaire, whatever. So I was hoping he wouldn't get eaten because, come on, in the previous movie that he played, Amazing Spider-Man, the lizard actually ate him. Of course, he ate him off screen or killed him off screen, but to see him again get killed by a lizard, it's like, oh man, oh, this is the second time, oh. Which sadly, of course, well, this is spoiler, so yeah, he died alright, and he set free all of the freaking pterodons. And notice there's like one or two that look freaky weird here. They look freaky damn weird. It looks like they had a velociraptor head and pterodon's body. That was weird as hell. I was hoping he dies, and he does. But anyways, everyone makes it back to the park, and then lots of people get swooped up by freaking pterodactyls, pteranodons. Oh my gosh, what the hell? Oh my gosh. Oh my freaking gosh. Yeah, so I don't know how many exactly. I don't know how many that they actually killed in that part. But I can tell you that the freaking handler slash the assistant, she got double killed. The Mosasaurus had a few roles in this movie, believe it or not. So the freaking pterodactyl was struggling to carry her off, but finally did. And then after that, accidentally dropped her in the water, and then they act like pelicans and tried to get her back up, and then they got her back up, and the Mosasaurus notices and killed them both. Ate the pterodactyl and the assistant. Damn. Damn, double. That was a freaking double kill. That's just too much. That's overkill. That was just too much. Anyways, yeah, they killed all the pterodactyls, and after that, lots of people goes on a ferry, and now it's just nothing but a big showdown between. And of course, I didn't even talk about it, but oh yeah, this is part of it too. So yeah, everyone got on a ferry. Now you have the dude, Hoskins, now actually taking over, because as soon as the D-Rex took over, he was like, oh, and also he was interested in the whole raptors being used for weapons, which technically this is kind of the script that they threw out, the first script that they had, the first draft. But anyways, that's what they were thinking about, is actually having a movie with dinosaurs being used for war. I was thinking about a Tyrannosaurus with like 2 plasma cannons on his back. Side note, there's also a petting zoo that was beautiful. That was just so cute. You had a baby Triceratops, you had a baby Brontosaurus. That was beautiful. That was very, very beautiful and very, very cute. Yeah, and then one of the freaking pterodactyls tried to get rid of one of the Triceratops. That was bull crap there. That was some bull crap. Anyways, so now, because the millionaire is dead, Hoskins actually took over the whole entire command, and now he even got more instructed people to come there to assassinate and capture. Of course, you have Dr. Wooo, who is packing things up and basically taking all the crap. He's taking all the embryos and everything, and he was able to actually escape this time. We didn't even get to see the acid / paralyzing spitters. Yeah, we didn't actually get to see them, which I thought it was acid. Instead, no, it's actually some paralyzing gel that they shoot. Huh. But anyways, yeah, he was able to escape. Fat Boy didn't. Yeah, Fat Boy got killed by those freaking jerks over there. Yeah, so this time you actually have a guy who's a freaking traitor actually able to escape, which that is beautiful. Of course, for anyone who's like, oh, what about the Barbasol can? Because of freaking Barbasol and trying to be a jerk and trying to cash in, everyone should know that the Barbasol can only had a 36-hour half-life, meaning that it's completely destroyed. Now that someone came near like a day later, got the Barbasol can, and took it back with them. Oh, other note is that it went from 8 species of dinosaurs into 14. So yeah, there we go. I guess that does make sense. Okay. So now you have, yeah, the freaking Hoskins. The freaking raptors don't like them at all. But luckily, you do have the Alpha there, and Alpha was there to try to take down the D-Rex with the raptors and backup. And it turns out mutiny occurred, which was crazy. So now I get to tell you what exactly happened, even though there's still more stuff included. But this is a rundown of what the D-Rex was made out of. It was made out of Tyrannosaurus, made out of a raptor, made out of blowfish, made out of tree frog, and I think that's about it. That's all I got. So it's made out of 4 things. So mutiny because he was able to talk in the raptor language. So at first it was mutiny, but later on, it's like what happened is that he got their respect, even though some of them did die. Well, actually, no. Well, one died, is because it was trying to connect, and chances are she was going to return back to his side, but whoever had the damn rocket launcher killed the freaking raptor. What the frick? Oh, what the frick, man. Yeah, so you have just 3 raptors, and they tried to kill Yeah, they killed one dude. And that guy was messed up. And he went to the window back. Boom! Drive away! And he opens the freaking door to get killed by raptors. Like, yeah, dude, you should have been a hero. It's like, yeah, you should have been a hero too, because now you put the freaking damn kids in danger. It's like, damn, man. So they were able to make it back to the park, and then after that, I think after they made it back to the park, that was when they were going to go on a ferry. Oh yeah, and side note, we had some guy that was very, very cool, one of the tech guys. It was very funny. Chances are he should be more liked than the freaking fat dude previously, because the fat dude is a traitor. He kind of deserved that kiss. As for the fat dude that was a traitor that got killed, he kind of deserved what he got. But anyways, no. Instead, it turns out that the girl, technician, whatever you want to call her, the girl in the command, she has a boyfriend, which was like, oh. And also, it brings the question of how stupid is your freaking damn boyfriend to allow you to get this damn job? I mean, yes, I get it. It's kind of like with those guys out there who actually has soldiers as wives or soldiers as girlfriends. I can understand that, but on the other hand, in this case, it's like you didn't have to do it. You weren't enlisted. You didn't actually have the need to actually go over here. So it's like, is your boyfriend an idiot or what? That's what it really is. It's like, is your boyfriend a freaking damn idiot or what? Because I would figure it's a good idea that if you have a girlfriend and she actually decides to do a dangerous job, you should have put your foot down and said no. But apparently not, and you're a total idiot, and she could have got killed. So yeah, she would be messed up to actually see you cry because she got killed and you could have said no, but instead you allowed her to do whatever she wanted. Alright, yeah, let's get through that, and now we go to the other one where the Velociraptors was chasing after him, and then after that, oh yeah, they also found out that, yeah, Hoskins gets killed. Yeah, it was kind of funny that the raptor was able to go after him, and yeah, they got to see the top secret thing that was in the lab. The fact that there was like spinal cords and stuff like that. So he had like lots of stuff that he was going to test stuff out with. Yeah, so the raptor came. The raptor bit freaking Hoskins' hand off because he was trying to do it, and then after that, you would figure he's dead now. So later on, a little bit later, it turns out that the raptors actually, well, they figured out who they want to go for, and they actually chose Owen, which was very, very touching. Sadly, 2 of them got destroyed. 1 got thrown, and then 2 of them got killed. Yeah, so that's the count there. So just in case for anyone who's like, oh, there was 5 raptors then. No, it was just 4. 1 was dead earlier thanks to a jerk, and then 2 of them were killed, and 1 of them was thrown. So the one that was thrown actually came back. Well, it was kind of cool. Yeah, and then the thing that was messed up is it would have been great if I didn't actually get to see the next trailer that they released, because they did a great job the first week. That was kind of bull crap. But yeah, we got to see that the T-Rex was released, and I was like, oh, I would have rather actually knew later on, or when I watched the movie, that you had a T-Rex that actually was against the D-Rex. That would have been cool. But they did leave some things up in their sleeves, and you guys gotta admit, that was kind of cool. That was an awesome fight, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a good fight, and oh yeah, this was somewhere in there, you had the freaking damn boy screaming, and I was like, oh my gosh, seriously? It's like, seriously, man? Seriously? Your aunt's not even freaking damn screaming? What the frick? Anyways, so what happens is that one of the raptors return with the T-Rex, and they both go double, so they both have like a nice little fun fight. That was a good, beautiful fight, and then we find out that Mosasaurus yet again has another role to play, and he actually takes the D-Rex and drags him in the water and kills her. And I think at this point now they're going to abandon Jurassic Park slash World again. Now you have the T-Rex being reign supreme. I think the Raptor kind of wanted to go with Owen, but Owen said no. You're gonna have to thrive on your own. And I think that's basically the end part of it. So you have the dude, Dr. Wooo, fleeing a scene, and there was a deleted scene apparently that opens up for a sequel. Is the fact that we're not the only ones, we won't be the only ones who creates dinosaurs. So it looks like he was going to try to get a sequel. The good news is that at least there is no freaking damn pterodactyls or pteranodons that actually are flying away. Thank goodness, because that usually pissed me off nowadays. Now it's pissed me off because you guys never touched the frog in the room. You never touched that freaking damn fly in the room. You never touched it. So that's the whole entire rundown of the whole entire movie. Hopefully that was informative for anyone who actually missed a little piece of that. So yeah, so here's the real messed up thing I have to say about this is, where the frick was the Spinosaurus? For people who don't know, in Jurassic Park 3, there's a Spinosaurus. You would figure that they're like, oh, and the other one's a Spinosaurus. Alright, trank him, get his blood, we'll copy him, there we go. Icing on the cake, we got a new dinosaur, which that would have been an interesting thing to do, is just get a new dinosaur into this, and it will be the Spinosaurus. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to say you don't want to see Spinosaurus again? Who doesn't want to say that? And besides, Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park 3 was very, very good. Yeah, he actually went toe to toe with a Tyrannosaurus and took him down. So it's kind of like, that would have been cool that when it comes to releasing dinosaurs, you release 2 of them and then you have both of them actually taking down. That would have been cool. That would have been even more. But one thing that was very, very touching is the fact that in the previous quote-unquote prequel, you had a Tyrannosaurus killing 2 Velociraptors. In this version, in this one, you actually have a Velociraptor and a T-Rex having respect for each other. That was beautiful. That was very, very beautiful. Let's see, is there anything else? I think that's basically everything I needed to touch on it. Yeah, that's everything. The black dude died. The black dude's alive. He didn't die. There's no black dudes that died in this film. Oh my gosh, that's new. That is freaking damn new. But there's 11 plus people that were killed. So yeah, this is technically like the most that had a lot of people dying. Yeah, I think this was like the most that people died or got injured technically. But I think there was some that died, some that were carried off. So it's kind of like, I think it's 11 plus. So I can't wait to see what Lego did when it comes to this. Chances are they most likely just played it off. Yeah, they played it off, chances are. Yeah, I saw that. I'll put a little note. So it turns out like in Jurassic Park, the first one, I did check that one out. 5 people were supposed to die in that film, and in Lego Jurassic World, and of course for people who are going to be like, but it's a kids one, it's a kids game, no one should die in a kids game, which I can understand that. But technically one person did die. The Samuel L. Jackson's character still died, and all the way to the end you would figure the fat boy and the hunter died as well, but it turns out they didn't. Actually, no. The fat one was the one that didn't die anyways. Yeah, it was the freaking lawyer and the hunter that you thought died. But they didn't die at all, which that was kind of fun. That was kind of funny to see. They were trying to chase after the chopper, which that was kind of fun. I'll give you a good review on that one later. So I'm going to wrap this up in a tight little bow. Jurassic World, my opinions on it. There's some flaws, like for instance, they didn't touch on the pterodactyls from Jurassic Park 3. I would have loved to have seen that. Spinosaurus, where the hell is Spinosaurus? Number 3, the Velociraptors look way different for their own good. I think that's mostly everything. I would have loved to at least heard something. Oh yeah, John Hammond's old thing old quote unquote ride that shows incubation and explains everything. I would have loved to have seen that come back in better form, but they didn't do it. They did bring freaking DNA guy come back, but not the hologram of John Hammond, which that was kind of sad. Of course, we know everyone from the previous movie will not be in that movie whatsoever, which I can understand that. I can really understand that. I would just love that in the next one, if they do make it, please bring back Sam, or bring back Sarah, or bring back the scientist of chaos theory, or bring back one of the kids. One of the kids would have been cool to bring back. That would be something interesting. It would be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, anyone, bring anyone back from the previous one. That would have been cool. So Mosasaurus is the brand new dinosaur that they have in the movie. And I am going way, way too long. So I'm just going to end it at this saying, Jurassic World is a good addition to the movies. I enjoy it. I disliked how they did skip the whole pterodactyl in Jurassic World, Jurassic Park 3. I kind of disliked that. But everything else, I'm fine. The Spinosaurus thing, it's not a problem. But in all, it's a very, very good movie. And it kind of brings the idea of Godzilla versus Godzilla. That was very, very cool to bring to the table as well. Well, anyways, this was very, very long. I hope you guys stayed all the way to the end. And if you did, thank you so much. And for anyone who doesn't, which you're not going to hear this, so I hope the Tyrannosaurus comes to your house, drinks out of your pool, and wrecks your dog's doghouse. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another movie review. It took so long, and screw assigned seating. Have a great weekend.